and just check there's nothing coming. Straight across and follow this road down for a bit, and then we're peeling off to the right to go to Timble. Coming along that road, the road then bends sharply to the left, and that goes round to Swinsty and Fewston, and we take a right, although it's straight on, and that will take us into Timble itself, where we have a checkpoint on, I'm not sure, Otley High Views I think it is. Yeah, it will be. Right, there we go, half mile to go to Timble. So as we come into the middle of Timble, there's a tree, a little bit of a green, and we actually go right, which will take us behind all the houses of Timble and down a dead end road, and we'll continue on this road, and after a while it becomes a track. As you come down the lane out of Timble, look for the footpath off to the left, the enclosed footpath, and you're going down that way. And at the end of the enclosed footpath, straight across to the field to the next gate, through that gate, and then across the fields, heading to the left of the fields, and then dropping down towards Swinsty Reservoir. So when you get to the end of that field, go through a gate, although at the moment it's just a gap, and into the next field. Just keep going straight with the fence to your right, and there's a gate at the end of this field as well. At the end of the field we come to a gate which shows you it's the Harrogate-Ilkley Dalesway link, and you can see Swinsty straight across, and we turn right and then stay on that for about a mile or so. It's an enclosed footpath, and if you remember, it goes through a house that's being reconstructed and then out the other side. So at the end of that track we come to the gate which leads out into the field, and after we go through the gate we then carry on with the wall on our right and looking for a gap in the wall. Coming away from the gate, we come, if you remember, we go through this hole in the wall and we go down, and as we look over the top we can see there's a fairly clearly defined footpath going down there, and then at the bottom, just before you get to the bottom, it bends off to the left down to the river, and then keep the river to your right. As you come down towards the river you can see a little bit of a track here. If you follow that through the gorse bushes and then keep that river on your right and go along towards the gates that we came through when we went up to the farm, if you remember. And having kept the stream to the right, we come to that weird little double gate again, and we go through that, cross the muddy bit and round to the right to the gate, which then leads up to the farm through there up the track. And as you come round you turn right and we get to that gate again, a little bit of mud, and then you turn right and you go up the track to the farm. So as you enter the farm, if you remember, you go round to the left, so follow it up, don't go towards the farmhouse, follow it round. You've got agricultural buildings on your left, and then it becomes the road out of the farm. So coming uphill after the farm, we're looking for the public footpath over to the left, and we go up there and it leads round to the right and up the hill. Don't go on to the bit to the farms. And as we come up the hill from Bury and Wickham Woodside Barn, we turn left and we go up there, and we can't quite see the footpath right sign, but look out for it. As you come up the hill, don't miss the footpath on the right, otherwise you'll end up going over to Swinsty. And you come up here through the little gap in the wall and then follow this footpath all the way back up to the lovely views at the top. This is Sword Point, as I said earlier. And as you come up through the bracken and the gorse, it's easy to get lost in this section. Well, I know somebody that did last year, rang me in a panic because they couldn't find the way out. So let's just come around here. This time of year though, the footpath's pretty well defined. In the summer when they did it, it was completely overgrown, and you're walking through ferns that are nearly as tall as me. So quite easily you get to this corner, climb the steps over the wall and follow across the fields as before, and you come out to that road, straight along the road all the way out to the main road, turn right, cross over, and you're at the checkpoint. And again, if we just nip over here, lovely views of Swinstead. There we go.